Hello student, my name is Nida Siddiqui, currently in MSc IIT Bombay. Today I am come up with question series 3rd for chapter 8, How do organisms reproduce, class 10th, Biology. Question number 1, what is the role of seminal vesicles, prostate gland and Cowper's gland in the human reproductive system? Define two functions of the testes. Firstly, in the male reproductive system, there are two parts. First is the external genitals and second part is the internal genitals. External genitals are those which are located outside the body part. First we have penis, second we have scrotum. It is a pouch-like structure where the testes are present that produces the sperm. And in the internal genitals we have epididymis, vas deferens, which is also known as a sperm duct, and three glands: seminal vesicles, prostate gland, and the Cowper's gland. The function of seminal vesicles, prostate gland, and Cowper gland is in the lubrication of the sperm. It produces the seminal plasma that makes the transport of sperm easy. Prostate gland keeps the sperm alive, help in the flow, and Cowper's gland helps in the protection of the sperm during ejaculation. Now come to the testes. Here there are two roles of the testes are associated. First is the formation of the sperm cell by the process of meiosis, and second, secretion of testosterone, which is a male hormone that regulates the human male reproductive system. Question number 2, explain the term ovulation, implantation, placenta and menstruation. Firstly, what is ovulation? Ovulation is a phenomena by which a mature ovum is released in the fallopian tube by the ovary, and if sperm is also present at that time, the fertilization takes place in the fallopian tube. After fertilization, zygote is formed and that will divide and forms the embryo. That embryo will be implanted in the uterus. The process is known as implantation. After that, a placenta develops during the pregnancy. It is a structure that provides oxygen and nutrients to the developing fetus and also remove the waste from the developing fetus. If fertilization is not occurring, then menstruation occurs. It is also known as period. It is a normal vaginal bleeding that occurs as a part of woman's monthly cycle. It takes place at about 5 to 7 days every month. Question number 3, what are STDs? Answer, the full form of STD is sexually transmitted disease. It is used to refer to a condition passed from one person to another through sexual contact. Another mode of transmission is the body fluid, like in the blood transfusion. Example, chlamydia, gonorrhea, HPV, and syphilis. AIDS is also one of the STD disease. The full form of AIDS is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. It is caused by the virus HIV and it is most dangerous as it affects the immune system of the body. How we are going to control the STDs? There are four methods. Firstly, avoid sex with unknown partners or multiple partners. Always use condom during coitus. Avoid sharing infected blood. Like most of the cases in blood transfusion, that condition may occur. Avoid sharing the needle from the infected person, as in the case of drug transmission. Question number 4, why contraception method should be used? Second part in this lists the method of contraception with example. Firstly, why anyone use a contraception method? Reasons are given below. To increase the gap between two children, like in case of family planning, if a couple is decided a gap between their first child and second child, they use any of the contraception technique to do that. Mostly people use copper T. Second, prevention of unwanted pregnancy, like in the case of emergency, like in rape cases, to prevent from unwanted pregnancy to the victim, this method can be applied. Third, to prevent transmission of STDs. STDs has been transferred from body fluid, so by any using any of the contraceptive method, this can be prevented. Usually condoms are very beneficial in it. fourth in the control of population. Like in developing country India, we have two-child norm. For this, any of the contraception method can be used to do that. Broadly, there are three types of contraception method. First, we have variant method. Second, hormonal control method. Third, we have surgical method. Barrier method is a simple method in which we are not allowed the ova and sperm to meet. It can be done by using male and female condom, cervical cap, etc. Second, we have hormonal control method in which pills have been taken. It is made up of two types of hormones, progesterone and estrogen, that normally present in the female reproductive system that regulate the normal human cycle, like it regulates the ovulation in the female. So if a combination of these two hormones is taken, it will alter the ovulation, and that helps and used as a contraceptive method. Third, we have surgical method or the permanent method, which can't be reversible. Example, we have tubectomy and vasectomy. Tubectomy is done in the female, in which fallopian tubes is cut and tied. In the vasectomy, it is done in male, like vas deferens is cut and tied, so the release of sperm not take place.